Wait, the holiday season isn't over. We haven't spotlighted Christmas Evil yet, and I'm surprised it's taken me this long to get to it. How did I feature elves and don't open till Christmas years before getting to Christmas Evil? I mean, I'm still wearing my suit jacket for a reason. It's because there's obviously a copy of the movie inside of it. What? Who's to say if the kindly old gent whose knee your daughter sits upon is a maniacal murderer? Why the hell am I letting that happen regardless if he's a murderer? Christmas Evil is the cautionary tale of what happens when you like Santa Claus a little too much. It's like someone realized the lyrics to Santa Claus is Coming to Town are a little creepy. So let's make a horror movie out of it. It's a film that predates Silent Night, Deadly Night, but like Silent Night, Deadly Night, it still makes sure to mention other slasher films on the poster. What? No love for Savage Weekend? But while Silent Night, Deadly Night was the controversial one that caused numerous protests, I guess angry parents were less bored this year and paid no attention to this film. But maybe the production confused them with the numerous title changes. The movie had the working title of Santa, before then being changed to You Better Watch Out, which is the title screen on Tubi TV. But when I saw the movie for the first time, it was at our video store under the title of Terror in Toyland. Then years later, when I kept hearing how underrated the movie Christmas Evil is, I checked it out and was instantly like, oh, this is Terror in Toyland. Yeah, that movie was great. The film is written and directed by Lewis Jackson, who credits the idea to smoking some pot in the 70s and having visions of Santa holding a knife. Snorting mac and cheese candy canes has the same effect. While it was the success of Halloween that got the movie made, Jackson says the movie was actually written first, and he doesn't consider it to be a slasher film. And he's right, the movie is more like a Taxi Driver holiday special, as it's a slow descent of a man into madness. Yet it will still be a film for the whole family. Look, it starts in the 40s, just like A Christmas Story. We all gather from all parts of the country to take pictures in front of the house from Christmas Evil. I love the lighting in this. It's like looking at a Coca-Cola ad, but creepier. Yeah, come to think of it, I guess the idea of Santa is a little weird. In 1947, Santa had to get good and drunk when leaving presents in the houses. That's why the further he got into the night, the more he started leaving the naughty kids glasses of urine. And remember, he knows when you're awake. That's Santa for thanks for the cocaine! Ho, ho, ho. That was the top-selling gift of the year. You know what else was? The chimney vacuum, obviously. Harry knows for sure that was Santa and not his dad, and he's gonna prove it to his brother. It's when he also finds the inspiration for another classic holiday song, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. This is like a horror movie version of Charlie's Holiday Childhood from It's Always Sunny. I'm in love with the cinematography here. The movie was shot by Ricardo Aronovich, and it's gonna get intense. He literally shot a movie called Stress. Harry doesn't know what to do in this situation. No one had sex in the 40s. As a cinema snob, I know where this is going. Santa gave him a sled. Wait, it's in the present now? No one wants toys like this in 2021. He may be obsessed with Santa, but those PJs do look comfortable, minus the exercise. You're still gonna gain 10 pounds over the holiday, bro. Harry is played brilliantly by Brandon Maggart, who was previously known as Buddy of the bumbling duo Buddy and Jim on Sesame Street, which makes it even more awesome he's in a movie like this. Hell, I'm also impressed by the Santa collection, which took the director years to collect for the film. But you know how Christmas goes. You got the shaving cream beard, and then boner killer. Harry is ready to become Santa Claus, and you know what that means. Standing on the rooftop looking into kids' windows to determine which kids in the neighborhood are naughty or nice. Could be worse. He could be in a bunny suit. There's some good kids. One is helping Dad dispose of dead bodies. But the naughty kid is looking at Blondie. Terrible Harry is more of a Berlin fan. Best add him to the naughty list. Wait, he also picks his nose too? I think we're all in trouble. This takes the lore of Santa Claus, puts it in the real world, and just runs with it. And it's so goddamn creepy. He even runs a toy factory because of course he does. This is years before Connell Cochran would replace them all with machines. Only these elves mostly bully Harry.
Hey, that looks great. Let me have a bite, will you, Harry?
Yeah, go for it. It's mostly shaving cream anyway, asshole. There's more great Santa decorations. Santa has a look in his eyes like, I know these will mostly be used as sex toys. Ho, 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 ho. Harry has gotten a promotion, but he's still a pushover as one employee calls in to ask, by way of demanding, that Harry fill in for him on the toy line. Ass-kicking Santa from Saving Christmas never had to deal with this shit. Pick up the pace, we gotta get these out before Tron hits theaters. This seems like the kind of place that would be called Jolly Dream. You know what makes it jollier? Going out to get shit-faced later. Look, the Odd Couple Lounge is open. That's because no one goes to the Buddy Buddy Lounge. And when Harry notices the coworker is there and being a jerk, ooh, that's gonna piss him off. Harry would make a fantastic stepfather. He seems stressed, and there's still 28 days left till Christmas. That's like 200 Hallmark movies. No wonder he's losing it. And what did I tell you? Everyone goes to see the house from Christmas Evil and stare inside at the family who is living there now. What is happening here? Christmas in this universe is the horniest time of year. Go back to doing normal things like having a nice bowl of cereal and watching Fun in Balloon Land. Though the one living in the family house now is his brother Phil, played by Jeffrey DeMunn, who naturally pities Harry.
Aren't you on your way over here?
I'm not gonna make it over for dinner, Phil.
I see some excitement down the street.
I got other plans.
Since when?
Jackie and the kids are looking forward to seeing you.
Oh, don't be so shocked. You wouldn't even go see Saul in Windy City. You can't give Harry shit for not showing up. Really, he should know not to talk to Harry when Santa makes his appearance at the parade. And if he studies the footage enough, this year he will finally either make the perfect Wilford Brimley, the perfect Martin Scorsese, or Thomas Jefferson. He goes all out. He's even making his own suit. Makes sense. 3 Santa suits were used in the film, and 2 were stolen during production. I think we have a shot of what that thief looked like. And if you weren't expecting his sleigh to be a windowless van, then you have not yet learned the true meaning of Christmas. When we come back, Harry will not use his windowless van for good.
And Frankland has everything in Christmas trimmings. Come see their complete selection of home and tree decorations. The Williston store will be open every night till Christmas, and the Crosby store will be open evenings starting December 4th.
He seems to have a good relationship with the neighborhood kids, but still, don't go near his van, or else...
I wish I had a lifetime subscription to Penthouse Magazine.
Os Garcia.
Or else he'll chop your head off for having a Penthouse magazine. And the Caligula edition is out. Although, do you really want to be on his good list too? He'll keep a picture of you at his desk. I hope to God he made this book himself. What store would sell that? And it's 1980, so everyone on the naughty list are those who did not vote for Reagan. It's a good thing it's 1980, because nowadays doing this would put him directly on the canceled list. It's no big deal, he's just hiding his face like Wilson. After all, Moss's mom is Patricia Richardson in her film debut.
I want to stay home and watch TV.
Who do you think you are? Your father? Get in.
It's not the worst Christmas Jill has had to go through. At least Harry isn't falling through the roof or bringing down planes with his bright Christmas lights. Like in 1980s fashion, if you're a kid and you see something in the bushes, go near it. It was an easy time to be a serial killer back then, but at least Mark Taylor learned a valuable lesson.
Grab me!
Look, I have had all I'm going to take from you.
There's something horrible in there!
Don't go near Wilson's bushes or Jill will slap you in the face. You're not getting any of his special eggnog made from melted metal. It's a good time to remind you he was also George the Mailman on Sesame Street. I know why they didn't ask for his help in following that bird. Truly, though, it captures the spirit of holiday work parties. There must be tons and tons of booze. The same types of things happen every year here. Harry acts weird, and this guy...
Yeah, George and his wife are spending Christmas on the island with me.
Always breaking out his Albert Finney impression. Why not? The reporter is doing a Geraldo impression. No joke, they wanted him to impersonate Geraldo, since Geraldo Rivera was really only popular on the East Coast at the time. However, Harry's gonna show them. He'll put them all to shame with his Paul Dooley impression. These shots are great. The way this is framed, it looks like Santa is the bad angel. Turns out the company is taking part in a donation scheme to swindle people out of their money, so Harry is gonna steal the toys himself. That really is the only way to turn into Harry the White, and to lose it even more. Damn it, Harry, you're creeping out the guy in the pink bunny suit. Ooh, these 28 days have gone by fast. Harry spent most of it perfecting his Santa suit and haunting the director of the movie to inspire him to make Christmas evil. He's gonna make sure everyone gets the will-it-fit toys they asked for. He's got a long night ahead of him before he returns this van to Ted Bundy. The night's starting out okay. He's gonna deliver toys to the needy children. He's like if Max Schreck really did bring joy to the masses. Just like the time that Gacy at least delivered some Cabbage Patch dolls to an orphanage. Do we at least have one smart person here?
I mean, I have toys for the children inside.
At this hour? What are you, wacko?
See, it was worth hiring an 80-year-old security guard. He knows what's weird.
Here. Merry Christmas. Have a good holiday.
Unfortunately, he can be bribed with Werther's Originals. And it's a little late for you to be practicing your holiday greeting.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
You had 28 days to perfect that. Whoa, wait, did that summon Father Christmas to make it snow? Sorta. They used cut-up pieces of plastic bags as fake snow. It's probably for the best that this place also doubles as a mental institution.
I assume all the little children have been good this year.
Of course.
Well, you'd better get some more help.
Never mind, this all seems legit. No wonder Michael Myers would escape from this place.
Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas, Santa!
It was a simpler time when costumes and windowless vans meant, he's a normal guy. As long as you go to church, the Lord will forgive you for ignoring serial killer warning signs. Truly, this is The Godfather Part 3 of Santa films, and it's way better than The Godfather Part 3. These bullies have learned to be more Christ-like.
Oh, and I see you've given up your reindeer for more modern wheels.
Jesus specifically taught his disciples to bully King Herod's non-religious icons. It's not like they're gonna kill you.
I have something for you.
I have superlative taste.
Well, much like your drunk uncle shoving a carrot up Frosty's ass, that escalated quickly. Truly, the steps of the Gotham Cathedral were not prepared for the arrival of the new villain Santa Claus. Doesn't matter if you're at a church or drinking at another holiday party, Santa is just going to invite himself in. Just kidding, they're drunk enough to invite him in. It's not the scariest thing to happen at one of Hector Salamanca's parties. Get in here, you crazy bastard. Do you have a bell? I really need one to communicate. We loved our drunken holiday parties so much back then, even the kids showed up to get shit-faced. But he got all of his murdering out of the way and just wants to dance now. Damn, Brandon Maggart is great here at going from jolly fun time Santa to being weird.
But now, I want you to remember to stay good boys and girls.
Seems okay so far.
But if you're bad boys and girls, your name goes in the Bad Boys and Girls book, and I'll bring you something horrible.
Great, he's gonna give us an Atari 5200. Just win the audience back with your jolly laugh. It's no weirder than the Santas from the forgotten old kids movies that I've watched.
And you know, after a busy day, I like to relax a little.
Woohoo! Come make us shit our pants next year, Santa! And don't worry, he's got reindeer.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen.
Imaginary reindeer that he's whipping. But go figure, he's gonna find out that crawling in through a chimney is harder than it appears. It could be much darker. This could be a prequel to Phoebe Cates' speech about her dad in Gremlins. Told you were gonna gain 10 pounds, Santa. As dedicated as he is to Santa, it doesn't take long for him to be like, screw it, I'm out, I'm done with the chimney thing. But we prepared our houses for Santa back then. If the chimney was too small, we made sure to leave the basement window open. That way we'd still get our presents. He's gonna leave something horrible for his coworker, a subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club. God, if this were any creepier, it'd be an Unsolved Mysteries Christmas special. These kids haven't been seen since. We assume they're now forced to work as elves. As for Dad...
Merry Christmas, Frank.
Smothered to death with toys was the way he wanted to go. But he was naughty this year, so his throat is slit with a star. Immediately, his brother Phil knows something is wrong. They only bring out the Geraldo impersonator for the important stories. I do love that it takes no time for him to assume his brother did all of this murder. Which, yeah, Harry'd probably be the first person that would come to my mind as well. Although it could still be anyone. Most mall Santas pass out in their vans on Christmas Eve anyway. This is a movie that keeps on delivering. After all, here they've delivered one perfect shot. And they got the right detectives on the case. That's actor Robert Lesser, part of his holiday trilogy that includes Die Hard and Ernest Saves Christmas. I knew they were the same character. And if you think that's appropriate, that's Raymond Barry, the police captain from Falling Down. Now this is definitely the same universe as that film. It does serve Harry right, though, for working for a company whose tagline is lie, cheat, steal. At least they were honest. And he gets to talk to his brother, finally.
You should be proud of me.
Why?
I did what you've always wanted me to do. I finally found the right notes.
Oh, crap, my brother did do it. And when we come back, prepare yourself for one of the greatest endings of all time.
Energizer, energize.
Long life.
Energize me.
We are back, and at this point, it wouldn't surprise me if Harry did happen upon a Christmas cult. Harry is the chosen one. No matter where he goes, kids will always run up to him as if stranger danger takes time off on Christmas. Oh, now the parents look concerned.
No, it is gonna hurt.
Don't
Phil.
talk like this, Harry. Let me handle this.
For you.
Also, one of them is part of a London street gang for some reason. It was decided that we should put PSAs in front of our cartoons. In hindsight, it was bad for kids to protect serial killers and give them knives they would use to attack our parents. Every minute this movie gets better and better. It goes full Frankenstein at the climax. You probably shouldn't let the kids watch you hang Santa Claus. It will ruin their Christmas. They're going about this all wrong. They have to scream "Evil dies tonight" about 500 times. That'll bring him to his knees. It gets so intense, Brandon Maggart really did slip on the driveway, and they kept it in the movie. It's a tradition to keep in takes where the lead actor slips in a Christmas film. But finally, he gives his brother what he's wanted all these years, to tell him that Phil was always the better brother. The actors are really great here at delivering this pent-up tension that has lived with them through the years. Hell, he's had enough of his brother that he knocks him out by strangling him and throws him back in his van. Sure, he's killed a bunch of people, but the town still needs their presence. If you're wondering why he didn't just leave him inside and call the cops, that would mean the greatest ending in the world wouldn't happen. Wait for it. I choose to believe he really is Santa Claus. Yes, there's debate on what this all means. It could be in Harry's head before he crashes to the ground. The sound effect could be the van taking off, crashing, or just the boxes. But if you believe in Christmas miracles like me, he has the power of Santa Claus and flies off to the North Pole. The end. God, this movie is great. It's like what someone would be like in real life if they obsessed about Christmas like a character in a Hallmark Christmas movie. Over the years, the movie has gone on to become an acclaimed, underrated thriller, with even John Waters calling it his favorite Christmas movie. Like Silent Night, Deadly Night, it's more than a simple slasher. It devotes a hell of a lot of time to building up the psychosis of this man, why he obsesses over Christmas, and everything that goes wrong which causes him to snap and retaliate against those on his naughty list. And it's all sold by the writing, the excellent acting, and the direction from Lewis Jackson, who has only directed 3 movies in his career, with this being his last one. Also, it's no surprise Edward Pressman was involved, given he'd later produce Bad Lieutenant and American Psycho, themes you can see in this movie too. If you haven't seen Christmas Evil, give it a shot. There's an uncut version and many special editions from Troma, Synapse, and Vinegar Syndrome, and it's available on Vudu and Tubi TV. Of course, it's always the coolest to watch it on Tubi. They know my taste so well, they instantly recommended it to me when I loaded the app. But alas, the movie has given me the inspiration to fulfill my prophecy as a deranged Easter bunny. I'll deliver chocolate eggs to the public, and if they don't like it, I'll stab them in the eye with a crucifix.
Santa's watching, Santa's creeping, now you're